Well, I want to thank y'all for coming to Journey Groups tonight. I'm PA, this is my wife Crystal, and we're glad that you decided to come and connect with us, and we all grow in our faith together. This fall we're talking about I Am a Church Member by Tom Rainey, and I really love this book. It's easy read. As you can tell, I've read it because it's small, but what I like about it is it gives us the right perspective of church membership. For a long time, we've thought about church membership as kind of like a country club. You know, I pay my dues, I give my tithes, and then it's what does the church have to offer me? And I've been guilty of that. But really, the Bible teaches us that church membership is how do we use our talents, our abilities to serve the church. And when we all pitch in to serve the church, that's going to help us better reach our community. Because our church is all about go love people as Christ loved, and to go tell people the hope of Jesus Christ that we've encountered. So I just want to take a quick moment and let you introduce yourself and share why you even come to Journey Group, what draws you to Journey Groups. So we'll start right here.
My name is Mark, and this is Tammy, my wife. And for me, the Journey Group's just about relationships. When I first came to Christ 17 years ago, a small group prayed for me for 2 years before I accepted Christ. And once I came to that small group, they were elated and they saw the power of prayer and how God can bring revelation upon somebody. And so relationships, that those people nurtured me, mentored me, and guided me all through that early stage. And everybody that was a part of that small group it was the gold standard by which all of life has been measured because of the rich relationships there.
Anybody else want to introduce yourselves?
Well, when you surround yourself with people with similar interests and stuff like that, it helps anybody that wants to be successful in any sport or anything like that. It's just surround themselves with people with like interests, and it helps create a stronger group. NASCAR has a nice pit area. They surround themselves with knowledgeable people. Football has special teams to help carry the team forward in times of need. And Journey Groups can be just that for someone that's pursuing life with God and to get more closer to Jesus Christ and eventually make it into heaven. So the more people you surround yourself with similar interests, the more likely you are to succeed, just as with any sport.
Awesome. I like that analogy. Anybody else want to say anything?
For me, I'm Kim, and it has really drawn me and my husband Jeff closer in our marriage and our family values and our parenting. It has just been a tremendous influence on our lives completely.
I like the meeting of new friends, good people at that.
That's right.
It lets you introduce yourself to people you don't know and create new friendships.
Yeah.
They also become your spiritual family.
Exactly.
We have families, and sometimes our families are far away, but you have a spiritual family.
Exactly.
Those relationships, they can pray for you.
It's very comforting to know you have more friends and make new friends.
I think a lot of people like the small group setting because they feel, I guess, intimidated with the big church setting. So with a group like this, they're more open with their ideas and their experiences. So with this setting, they just feel more comfortable.
More likely to speak your mind and ask questions in a small group. I know
Right.
it took me a while to get familiar with Pastor Dylan Robbins' group, but after a while I get a little bit more open. I'm kind of a reserved person for the most part, especially in church, standing up in front of everybody.
And what I have learned is so many people, they think when they walk through the church doors that everyone lives this perfect life. But at the end of the day, we're all human. We all fall and make mistakes. Everyone has skeletons in their closet, things we are not proud of, things we are ashamed of. And when you're in a small group, it's in a more intimate setting. You're more likely to hear people's stories of their life, and you kind of sit back and go, wow, I never would have thought that they were going through such a turmoil in their life, and then you reflect on your life and you're like, wow, I'm not such a bad person, they're human like I am.
I like that.
And
that we're all just imperfect people, You know, and I think this helps us realize we're imperfect people just trying to draw closer to a perfect God. And, you know, I'm glad Mallory's with us because I like intergenerational connections where students connect with adults and adults connect with students. And I'm glad you brought your children because now my children have someone to play with. So they're going to be fine in the back playing in the rooms. And after we have a time of just discussing the book, the first 2 chapters, we've got some finger foods and drinks in the kitchen. We'll eat and have snacks, hang out for a little bit, as well as take time to pray. So let's look at the first couple questions.